Welcome back to the Weekend Express. We have with us in studio this morning Michelle Ntalami, the CEO of Marini Naturals, which is Kenya's first natural hair product,
Yes.
right? Or hair line, is it?
Hair care line, yeah.
Hair care line, right. Thank you so much for joining us on the studio. So this is mostly about the natural hair movement has been quite dominant in the country for the past few months. Many women are embracing the natural hair more as opposed to wearing weaves like I am right now. You're in your natural hair as well. But talk to us about what inspired Marini Naturals.
Okay, so first of all, Michelle, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. Marini Naturals was inspired by a decision in my life to live a more natural and healthier lifestyle. So I cut my hair 3 years ago in 2013 in a bid to live a more natural and holistic life.
Right.
And some of the decisions I was making at that time were the fact that I do need to steer away from chemicals, both on my skin, on my hair, on my body, on what I ate. So I revamped my entire lifestyle, my diet choices, my food. I was a little sedentary then, so I started exercising more.
Right.
And also one of the things that had to go was chemicals on my hair and skin and chemically treated hair. So that's why I cut my hair.
Right, right.
And now when I cut my hair, I did not have any products in the market at the time to actually cater for the woman who has cut her hair and gone natural. So I started making my own products in the bathroom. I started mixing my own products, and I started sampling them and giving them to my friends, and they would ask me, like, what are you using on your hair and how are you maintaining natural hair? And I'd tell them, I'm actually just making homemade remedies. And they're like, okay, why don't we just try some? And when I did, the more samples I did and shared them out, the more people actually liked them. So I spoke with my mom, who's one of my partners in Marini, and she was like, actually, this could be a good idea.
Right.
And then we did a couple of samples. We gave them out for testing, and the feedback was really good. So that's when we decided this is something that we can do large scale.
Right, and Marini Naturals has done really well. I understand all of this is 100% organic. But before we get to that, talk to us about a lot of women who cut their hair and want to go natural, but then they use products that have chemicals, and so their hair doesn't grow. Talk to us a lot because most women don't understand that it's the chemicals that they're using.
Okay, so I think that's definitely a challenge that we've also faced, is the fact that, okay, yeah, you cut your hair, you go natural, but what is going natural? Is going natural really just
Not
growing out your hair naturally, or is it also incorporating natural and healthy products into your regimen, your hair care regimen, your skin care regimen, your food? For Marini, it's a holistic approach. It's going natural, cutting your hair, going natural, or growing out your chemically treated hair, and also using products that are 100% safe and natural for you. So that's something that we get asked a lot by ladies who have chemically treated hair, and they're like, can we use Marini Naturals? And I'm like, absolutely yes. It's like saying, is it okay for me to use coconut oil even if I've been using Kimbo before, just an example.
It's still okay.
It's still okay. It's actually the natural and healthy way. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So talk to us about the progress of Marini Naturals so far. Have you expanded outside Kenya? How is it doing?
Yes, we have. Marini is actually, I'd say, it feels like a very blessed brand, because when we began, we knew it's just a year old.
Right.
So when we began, we did not anticipate to expand so fast or grow beyond, I'd say, Nairobi within the first 3 months. But in the first 3 months, we were already in Mombasa. We were stocked in Mombasa in Super Cosmetics. I know all women know Super Cosmetics.
Right.
We expanded to Kisumu, Nakuru, and then 7 months into the business, we expanded into Rwanda. We got a phone call from a very lovely lady, ardent naturalista from Rwanda, just saying, I would love to have your products with us. She's called Alexandria. So we had a lengthy conversation. I took her through all the products, and so did my sales girl. And she literally just took a really huge order to Rwanda, and they've been flying off the shelf. Now she's on her second or third order. So it's really been phenomenal. And I think the most, what has really been great is just 2 months ago, we moved into France as well.
Wow.
So who would have thought that France has a huge, huge natural market?
A year later.
Yes, a year later, we're
this
now
is a
in
great
France.
startup and definitely the first of its kind in Kenya.
Yes.
And of course, the market has been good to you, but in
Definitely.
Kenya, especially from, I would say, your competitors, you
Yeah.
know, with a lot of chemicals going on, do you get a lot of criticism for the product that you offer?
From locally?
Yes.
I wouldn't really say I get criticism. What I can say is it's very difficult to sometimes convince Kenyans that, especially Kenyan women, that you have a quality product. However, everyone just needs to sample and try Marini to know that this is actually something brilliant. So before, if you're just talking about a product, yeah, I have a hair care line, they'll be like, really? You know, like I would rather believe international brands. But when they see the product, most of the ladies actually feel like, wow, is it really local? It looks imported, it looks international brand. And then when they experience and use the product, they're so receptive to it. So the feedback has actually been amazing. I do understand sometimes where they come from because you know, usually sometimes in our market, we don't place too much emphasis on a good product, good packaging, and women like to feel good.
Absolutely.
And they like to use products that make them feel good. So you also want to package it well, give them a good product that works, and they will buy.
Absolutely.
So that has been my experience so far.
Right. So we don't have much time. Talk to us about what we have here. I mean, how did you come up with all these, the recipes? You know, I mean, how do you know what should go into a hair product, for example?
Okay, yeah, so what we have here in front of us is basically the entire Marini Naturals range. Starting very first with the sulfate-free shampoo. This is actually Kenya's first sulfate-free shampoo.
What does
is
that
a
mean?
sulfate? Yes, a sulfate is any, a sulfate is a cleanser. So a sulfate is what you're going to find in your Action and your dishwashing soap and your Omo.
Right.
Yeah, so a sulfate is good for cleansing clothes and scrubbing floors and sufurias, not hair, not skin.
Right.
So most of the shampoos that are in the market have, you will see the first ingredient is ammonium laureth sulfate. That's how you know that is not a good shampoo for African natural hair.
Right.
Because it will strip off the moisture. So this shampoo is absolutely mild, does not contain a sulfate, great for the entire family, kids, men, women. We have men who just come and buy this shampoo from our outlets. And
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then we have a leave-in conditioner, which is called Goodbye Tangles.
Right.
Leave-in conditioner. One of the major problems or challenges of natural African hair is tangling. So this product right here is what actually melts away the tangles, as we like to say. And then, of course, the ladies love curls and, you know, their hair looking very nice and shiny and glamorous. And that's why we have the two stylers. We have the curling butter, which comes in this 250 ml bottle. And we also recently released, though we've not officially announced, but I thought I would say it on your show, a small 100 ml pack. I'm sure the ladies will love this because, you know, we get customers saying, oh, Michelle, I want to use your products, but I just want to try a smaller sample.
So they want to buy the smaller sample.
Just to make sure that it works for me. So now, ladies, we have this. And also we have a curling gel that helps to instantly define curls as soon as you apply it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, so I guess this would be very interesting for women to learn. So where can we get Marini Naturals products?
Great, so you can get Marini Naturals first and foremost from our own Marini Naturals store in Kilimani in Wood Avenue.
Right.
And then we are also very soon launching our online website where you can just buy online no matter where you are at in the world. And also you can get Marini Naturals in all leading beauty shops, cosmetic stores, and health and food shops. Healthy You can find Marini Naturals there, Chandarana Food Plus, Super Cosmetics, all of them, Westlands, Koinange, Mamangina, Mombasa, Kisumu, Nakuru Cosmetics, in leading salons like Amadiva, Style Pro, Bella Beauty, and lots more. There's so many more.
Absolutely. This is great stuff you're doing. And even as we wind up, there's been a lot of emphasis in Kenya for young people to embrace, you know, Kenyan locally assembled products, locally produced products. And this is something great you're doing. And of course, you're also creating employment. How many staff does Marini Naturals have? So
we're a team of 10. We're a team of 10. And actually, let's say we're a team of 13. 3 are casual workers because we've just opened up our factory, and 10 of them are permanent employees. So yes, we are growing. I started out with myself alone.
And now
doing
you're
everything.
in Rwanda and France.
Yes,
Well
yes.
done, girl.
Thank you.
All right. Well, unfortunately, we're out of time. That was a very brief interview. Michelle Ntalami, thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you
She
for
is
having me.
the CEO of Marini Naturals, Kenya's first natural hair care line. And ladies, you can access all these products if you want to be, natural.
Marinified is the word.
Marinified is the word,
Yeah.
absolutely. And also men. There's a campaign in Kenya, Men Against Weaves. So they'll be very interested to see and buy these products for their friends and sisters. Thank you so much, Michelle, for joining us on the Weekend
having
Express.
me, Michelle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Michelle Ngele. Do have a good morning.